I want to go over how to do the binomial on your TI. And so I'm going to do 22 through 24 here because I want to go over the difference between exactly, at least, and fewer, and how you put them into your calculator. So we want to assume that adults with smartphones are randomly selected. 54% of them use them in meetings or classes based on this survey. So that's going to be our probability here. And so this first one, 22, asks if 20 adult smartphone users were randomly selected, find the probability that exactly 15 of them use their smartphones in meetings. Okay, so when we go to our TI, we are going to go to this distribution here. It's this VARS button, but it's the one above it. So I'm going to do second VARS. And I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go down my distribution menu. And right here, I have two binomials, okay? I want PDF, okay? PDF is the probability distribution function. It is the one that's going to give you the exact values, okay? So for an exact value, I want the PDF function. Now trials, I had 20. My probability was 0.54 and 15. And then I'm going to hit paste. And if yours doesn't have this, you'd put them in this order. And then there is our value, so like 3%. Now, any exact value is always fairly low. It is going to be more useful to look at things cumulatively in groups. Think about this is true of anything. What's the probability that I get back exactly 54 cents in change? Well, you know, there's 100 different things I could get back in change, right? Get 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, etc. So getting exactly 54 is pretty low, but getting 50 or above, that would greatly change it. Okay, so this is exact. So if you need exact, PDF, but more likely, as I was saying, you're going to want the cumulative. So as I look at this one, if 10 adult smartphone users are randomly selected, find the probability that at least 8 of them use their smartphones in meetings or classes. Okay, at least 8. That means 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to go to second VARS again, and I'm going to go down here, and now I want the CDF, cumulative, okay? But what I put in is going to matter here. This value is going to give me everything up. It's going to start at 0 and go 1. So if I put in 3, it would give me 0, 1, 2, and 3. I want 8, 9, and 10, which means I need to take away 7 and down. So to get the probability that x is greater or equal to 8, I need to do 1 minus the probability that x is less than or equal to 7. Okay, so I want to take that 7 and down away. So when I put this in, I'm going to put in my, how many ever trials I had? 10. Okay, and this is still 0.54, but I'm going to put in 7, okay, and then I'm going to paste it. So this is what I want to take away, and I'm going to do 1 minus, and then this value, 0.099%, is the probability that I get at least 8. So 8, 9, or 10, I have a 9% probability that I get that back as my result. Now, what if I get fewer? Well, that's actually what this is showing you, right? Because what does fewer than 3 means? It means 0, 1, or 2. Okay? So that's what it would be. But do I want to put in 3? Well, no, because I don't want to include 3. Fewer than 3 doesn't mean 3. So I want to actually put in 2. So I'm going to go to second VARS again. And I'm going to go to my CDF again. And then I'm going to put in 12, okay, and down here I'm going to put in 2, and now paste. And this, just under 1%, is my actual value of getting fewer than 3, so 0, 1, or 2. Now there is another way to do these cumulatives. You could find each PDF and add them together. So like in this case, I could have found 0, 1, and 2, added the 3 values together, and I would have got this same value. It's a lot more tedious when you have the nice CDF function that does it all at once. But you do really have to be careful. Read the wording and think, what do I want to include? Am I going up or down. So when I do the CDF, it is starting from 0 and going up. So if I want the top end, I need to subtract from 1. Want the bottom end, I'm not going to have to. So you definitely want to watch that, as that is going to factor in to you finding the right answer.